What's up, you guys? Can you hear me and see me okay? Christine, Sharice, Tanya, Sharon, Chris. Can you guys hear or see me okay? Yeah, I can't see you, Sharice, but I can see you typing. Can you hear or see me? Just trying to make sure you guys can hear and see me before I get started. Yes, no. Um, okay, great. All right, so um, all right, good. So before I get started, let me say a couple of things, address a couple of things, you know, and that is this, you guys, understand this. This whole thing that we're going through, and this is for everybody, even the ones that are not on the line who will view this video um, later on. Understand this, you know, you guys that post and are waiting on a webinar to actually happen, okay, you have the wrong frame of mind. Okay, this is your business. Everything you need, if I was not here, everything you need to succeed is in the back of the MLSP office. Everything. Okay. So you should never, ever depend upon somebody else or something else going on. If something else is not happening, you should constantly be studying. You should constantly be learning. All I'm doing is going over extra strategies and so on and so forth on top of what you're actually learning in the back office. Now, I can guarantee you, nobody has finished any of the homework that I've told you about. And if I'm wrong, then somebody please tell me what's in keyword research and what have you learned. Because see, this is the way things has to go. When you have the homework and you look at the videos and you understand everything in that video, that's when I teach you basically the rest or how to put it all together. If I move on teaching you stuff and you have not done what I've asked you to do, then guess what? You're going to lose out, and then you're going to be hitting me up with questions because you don't know. And I'm going to know that you didn't study by the questions that you ask because I know what's in the videos already. Okay. So as far as the blogging goes, blogging, SEO, search engine optimization, article content, and, and keyword research. That's a lot of work to be done. And so far, I haven't heard anyone talking about anything or, or anything that relates to the fact that you have actually watched it. And I know that keyword research is a lot of hours. That's probably at least 5 hours in itself. But you have to understand, um, you can't hear me? Can everybody else hear me? Well, somebody else let me know if you cannot hear me. But in the meantime, you know, you guys, uh, you actually have to take this whole thing. You actually have to take this whole thing, you know, and implement it and do it yourself. This is what leaders do. Okay, you guys are acting like followers, and not all of you. I'm just saying, when you don't implement things and you don't do them yourself, then you're looking upon somebody else for your own success. I'm only here to help, to coach you and mentor you in the things that I know besides what is back there. But I guarantee you that if you haven't watched all that's back there, then when I begin to show you stuff, you're going to be lost. And then you're going to ask me questions, and and basically I'm going to be able to know that you didn't do the homework, you know. And see, that's where a lot of confusion is going to come in, because I'm not going to be wanting to sit and answer questions all day when you should have either watched the videos and gotten the answers, and if you didn't understand something, then you go through it again, because there's no point in me repeating what's already back there in the back office. So very, very important that you guys study the videos, take time and study them even some more. Go over them, because you got to get this stuff inside your head. You got to know it, you know, automatically. And if you try and move forward without knowing it, you're just gonna go through this whole thing thinking like, I didn't really get nothing, you know? So it's all about taking that leadership position, doing what you need to do, blogging, SEO, search engine optimization, article content, keyword research. You know, and I know that's about 5 or 6 hours alone on keyword research. But it's very, very important that you guys learn this. Otherwise, when I start saying stuff, it's going to look like I'm speaking Chinese to you, you know, and I don't want that, because I don't want to have to answer a whole bunch of questions afterwards. Okay. And again, a lot of this stuff is just extra, you know. It's basically just extra. So don't just depend on it. You have to do your own research. You have to do your own studying in the back. You have to do all of that stuff. Otherwise, you guys are going to make me feel like I'm teaching kindergartners if you're not taking the bull by the horns and doing what you actually need to do. All right. So very, very important moving forward. I don't want to hear stuff in the group about you canceling your plans or anything else, because I do not revolve my schedule around anything. Around anything. I told you guys yesterday that when this started, it would be recorded, and that if you missed it, then you can come back and watch it, because I will just post the video back in here. All right. So I guarantee you, I'm going to get some questions, because what I'm going to show you, you know, if your blog isn't set up, you know, if anything isn't set up, then you're going to basically be lost. You're going to be able to come back to it, but at the same time, you're going to be lost. Okay. So I know it's a lot of information. That's why I gave you guys the time to actually do it. All right. So today I'm going to be showing you guys, you know, you should have learned about, you know, even backlinks. And I'm going to be showing you guys one of the easiest ways of getting backlinks to your blog. So just in a nutshell, backlinks is basically other links that point to your blog that gives it authority within Google. Okay, gives it authority, and it helps you to rank. You guys should already know this from the training if you've done the training. Okay, so that's why it's very important to go through those videos. Otherwise, you know, that is the whole reason for the group setting, that you go through the videos and then I show you, because I'm expecting you to already know this stuff. I don't want to be sitting like guiding you through everything, stuff that's already back there. All right, so again, I'm going to take this blog that I did, the joinskintea.com, and I'm actually going to be doing backlinks to that using one of my sources, which is Monkee. Okay. In the group is the link for Monkee as well. Now I'm going to be showing you various things inside of Monkee as well that I use. And again, you guys, these are tools. These are extra tools, basically. Okay. When I say that I pay like $2,000 per month over that in tools, you're going to see as these videos keep rolling, you're going to see all of the different things that I pay for every month. And it's well worth it because it takes a lot of work off of me. And plus, you know, plus it's all about if you're making that extra money. I'd gladly pay $2,000 per month for the things that I'm using if I'm making $20,000. So again, when we go through this stuff, you don't necessarily have to get everything if you can't afford it or anything, but it's good that you know this stuff, you know, as well. So if you can't afford it, still going to show you some free ways. If you can't afford it, then, you know, just make sure you have your blog and everything ready. And, you know, you'll be able to implement some of these things. All right. So I'm going to share my screen here in a minute. I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the website that I built last month. And then show you guys some other things. When I do click on the website, you guys, please make sure that you can see what I'm actually going to be sharing with you. So when I do the screen share, just make sure that you can see everything. And if you can't, or just comment if you can, or if you can't, or something like that, just so I know. I don't want to keep going on and you guys are not on the same page with me. All right. So give me a moment here. I'm just pulling up these links and I'm going to show you guys some stuff here. And I don't want to take too long because I still have an engagement in another hour as well. So Monkee. All right. Here's the share. All right. So can you? All right. So right now, you guys should be looking at my screen. Please let me know if you cannot see my screen. It's the joinskint.com website. Okay. So, okay, you guys, this is a simple website that I put together. Again, nothing fancy, WordPress website, just a search bar, just a name, and you know, you do all of this stuff in the back. And I'm just going to go over this real quick just in case nobody got it. But I still need to know, excuse me, I still need to know, make sure that you can actually see that. Excuse me. This is, and just for those who don't know, remember you guys, everybody is at different stages. So, you know, you may see something, you may already know this stuff. Some of you may not. So I have to make sure I cover everything. You know, all of this stuff is going to be already covered, basically. But basically in the back office, how you, in the back of your WordPress, how you do your posts, media links, and all of that. So, you know, as far as your settings go, you guys, your site title, Somebody asked me about that too. This is like your site title when you somebody asked me about that in MLSP, and see, join Skin T, lose 5 5 pounds in 5 days guarantee. As you guys can see, that is what would come up as this title right here. So, and again, as you see, I just took a simple picture. Um, let me make sure that you guys have responded. Okay, so you can see in here. Okay, awesome. All right, so back to this. Now, as you can see, guys can see, I just took this simple picture from Total Life Changes. Okay, let me turn this. I should turn this stuff off. All right, so I just took this simple picture from Total Life Changes. Right, and again, I'm not going through showing you guys how to set up a blog and all of that stuff. It's already in there and back there. You put in your URL, your email account, you know, whatever else, and just save all of that stuff. A lot of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, nothing big. Usually always go with the post name. This is how you go and do your post. So the post that I did is right here. So you can really just go put your post back here. I haven't added any pictures or anything, but if you want to add a picture, add a video, something like that, very, very easy to do. Now, when you're creating your link, make sure your keyword is that you're going for is in your link. So it's already here. If I'm going for Skin T, it's already in the domain name, but at the same time, it's right here in the title link as well. Very important to show relevancy. Okay. Now in your post, if you typically have a 1,000 words, say for instance, in your post, and you probably want to have your keyword in there about 7 to 10 times. Typically, it really just depends. I'll have the keyword once for every 100 words. Okay. Uh, Particularly me, it just really just depends on how big the post is. You don't want to do too little, and you don't want to do too much. Okay, so simple post here. You update it, it publishes, and as you see, that's right here on the first page. Anything you basically doing on the side of your post is basically your widgets, um, your widgets right here, sidebar, and these are just text basically. Again, a simple web, the simple web, the WordPress tutorial teaches you all of this. Okay, I just want to still go over some of the stuff. So now here's what you do once you have your blog set up, and yeah, as far as your menu titles, they're pretty much important as well, because um, these can be read as keywords, you know, as well. So nothing. I'm just gonna be building this as I talk to you guys. This is gonna be the site. Basically, as you see, I posted this up here on April 14th. This is just gonna be a site where I'm going to show you guys, be showing you guys everything from here. I'll be showing you guys tags, which are important for ranking as well. All right, so from the moment you put your article up here, you're gonna have a link. Why my computer is jumping and doing weird stuff. So here's your link, of course, right here. Now, normally when you first do a, let me make sure you guys, I'm not going to be answering any questions really, like right there, Sydney, because I'm not actually on this. I have to keep jumping back and forth in order to see what you guys are, what you are saying. Because again, I have to do this webinar in Windows Explorer, because something, it won't act right in Google Chrome, for some reason. So again, here's your article right here. Now, normally when you make an article, Google does not know about your article. Okay, it does not know about your article. So here's what you want to do. When you first create a link, Google doesn't know about it. So you can go and type it in. Okay, so say for instance this. No, I deleted it. Okay, but you see, as I go and put this link in Google, Google already knows about it. If it pops up down here, then Google knows about your link. If it doesn't pop up down here, Google doesn't know. If your website pops up down here, so these are the links that Google knows. Okay, it's only going to show you what it knows. Now, there is a way of telling Google what that you have a new blog post. Okay, there's a couple of different ways, and let me show you. Now, one of the ways is in your settings. Where is it? Okay, under writing in your settings, where it says update services, when you publish a new post, WordPress automatically notifies the following site update services. These site update services will help you get noticed in the search engines. Okay, I'll give you guys a copy of this, but you want to put this, you want to save a copy of this, and you want to put it inside of any WordPress blog you have. That way, when you automatically put a post in there, it'll send it to all of these different ping sites to help get you published. Now, another way that you can do it is actually, Google has a submitter tool right here. So you go here and you put in your URL, and then you put in the code. This basically lets Google, you're basically letting Google know that you have this basically, and again, I'm just posting in here, you guys, so you have all of the you'll have all of the links right here. So I just put it inside the group. So this basically lets Google know that you have a link. So even if you just create it, you want to put every link inside of there, even joinskint.com. So whatever the title of your website is, you want Google to know about it or whatever, you go to that link and you put it in there in the webmaster tools and put it in here, click submit, and make sure you see your request has been received and will be processed shortly. Now, Google can take an hour, a day, a week, a month to go and crawl your site to put that information in there. Nothing you can really do to make them realize you're there more, but add backlinks, which I'm going to show you anyway. All right. So again, this is the article that we're working on. So this is the link right here that we're going to focus on. All right. So now here is another one. You don't really have to do anything for Yahoo, because Yahoo and Bing is owned by the same person, same company. Okay. So when you want Bing to recognize that you have a link or a website or a new page up, here is the one where you submit it to Bing. You want to submit it to both of those. That's the first thing that I do. The first thing that I do is submit it to both of these. And you know what, you guys? Um, you know what? I'll just keep popping this on to see if there's any questions. Um, and you know what, you guys? This is powerful because let me show you something. You can do this with anything. Do you know that every time you post a link, even on Facebook, I'm going to show you guys, this is another golden nugget. You want to know, see, this is how my team be winning, you guys. Look at this from this morning, just from the day, payments. Look at all these payments today. That's a marketing rock star. Now, understand this. Understand this. With Andrea, which is my sponsor in TLC, I taught her all of this that she knows. I taught her all of this. I show her all of this. I do most of her work and everything else. So she's one that really just don't refuse to do it. Wait until you see this video I have, you guys, of all the tea basically that I have. So again, did you guys know that every time you make a post, on Facebook, it has a link. You want to know how to get that link? Click right here on the time. Okay, most people don't know that. Click that and you'll have a link. Let me refresh the page. This is one you can do. All right, so usually I already know that the rest of that, this is the link right here, basically. But see, this is the link to this status. So say for instance, I go to Google, right? I just made that post. If I went to Google, look, it's not there. Google doesn't know about that post. So everything you know, everything you do, Google needs to really know about. Now it doesn't know about this post, and the thing is that it could take its algorithms an hour, a day, a week, a month, or a year, or never to get that post. So in order, again, to in order again to make Google know about that, I can take that post, put it in here, submit the request. They'll process it shortly. Same thing with Bing. Go over, take it, put it in there, put it in the code. Bam. So both of them, they'll get to it sooner or later, basically. That's what they'll do. So same thing with any link, whether it's on a blog or even if you want to do it, on the on your Facebook, you know, even if you want to do it on your Facebook. Same thing with this. See how I click the time on there and it gives me the link. This is the link basically to this post, period. So again, just click the time and you'll see the link to the post. So if I wanted to boost up any one of these posts or something, or even on my own Facebook page, And I just simply click the link. Click the link. There go the post. Most of this stuff at the end don't be nothing, but you could take the whole thing, you know, if you want. You could take the whole thing and put it on there. And so this is what that would do. When you're trying to say, for instance, let me actually go to one of the posts where I have skin tea. Okay, so you see I have the hashtag skin tea on here, right? Again, I already know most of that is nothing. So if I want to go to this post, Google doesn't know about it. Google doesn't know about it. Bing probably doesn't know about it either. So you would actually put that in there, but that would even help that post to rank. Did you know that your status updates, you know, that's powerful, you guys, because your statuses on Facebook, these statuses, they can rank in Google. This whole post can rank in Google. And you see how, do you see how if you get all of the comments and stuff like that, that helps in your ranking. So even when you're, say for instance, you're talking to somebody, this is like a blog post, you guys. This is why I say you can use anything you're talking on or whatever else. That's content. It has content on it. It has pictures on it. Google can rank this stuff. You can find this stuff. Now, because the link doesn't necessarily have a keyword in it, it goes off of whatever is in here. So say for instance, if I put skin tea on there, that's a good chance for that to rank for that that hashtag as well. But let me keep it on this because time do runs. All right, so I'm going to show you but that's just to show you that anything that you guys do can be ranked in the search engines. I go and I try and put everything in there because trust me, even your Facebook posts can be extremely powerful if you have enough content on them. If I was to write a whole paragraph on here and make it to something specific, I can still really try and rank that. And I'm going to actually show you guys that one day as well. So again, nothing special about this blog at all. Now, I'm going to be showing you, don't worry about this just yet. I told you guys, again, I use a lot of tools to find out a lot of stuff. Now, I could take this link right here, put this in my Longtail Pro, and I can see where this actually ranks for the keyword skin tea, just to see if it ranks anywhere. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll just do that one. Probably because I got so much stuff too running in the background. It's going to take a minute, but it's going to tell me where it's ranking in Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Sometimes it just will show you Bing and Google, but I'll let that go through for a moment. With this software is, I'll show you more about that software later. But as the link says on there, you guys, this is Social Monkee. Okay. Social Monkee is a link building solution. So when you want to build links to your blog posts, and remember, every blog post, every blog that you do, you want to build links to it. Why? Excuse me, because it boosts it up in the search engine. Okay. Now, there are several different levels to this Social Monkee. You guys can go here and read all of this stuff. But again, it's going to probably sound foreign to you if you have not gone over the videos. Okay. Now, the initial one is just $7, but trust me, there's a lot more stuff on the inside to get. But if you pay $7 one time, okay, understand this, if you pay $7 one time, This will allow you to log in. Now you see I can submit 3 URLs to 150 sites every day for a total of 450 backlinks every day. If you only buy the $7 one, you will be able to submit 1 link per day to get 25 backlinks to it. Okay, so I'm going to show you this in motion. Submit a URL. And there's a lot more. You guys are going to understand why I love Social Monkey, because of the simple fact that it does a lot to boost your post. And I'm showing you guys step by step from the time that I make my post what I'll actually come up here and do. So basically you put in the URL right here. It'll check to make sure it hasn't already been submitted. Okay. And then it'll say title. Usually I want my keyword in the title or whatever else. I don't, what was I even going for in here? So let's just say ISO skin tea. I don't know if I was going for ISO skin tea or what, but I don't even think that that's a keyword. But let me see on here. It says it's not even ranking on there. So let me see if it's ranking for ISO skin tea. Probably is not doing anything, because again, you guys, I just made this. I haven't done any backlinks. I haven't done anything to it or anything. So what I'm going to do as for a title, I'm going to give the title, the same thing. That's right here. The power of skin tea brings a healthier life. All right. And then I'm going to put the title right there. Now, a description. And again, this goes to show, if you guys really watch the videos, okay, talks about spinning and so on and so forth, meaning that you can't do a lot of duplicate content in Google. They won't rank you very well. So this is a way of basically, since you're sending it, you know, you would be sending it to 25 right now. I'm going to send this to 150 social bookmarking sites. Okay, so those are going to be 150 links that point to this link to make it stronger. So for right now, I'm not really going to put anything in that or go anywhere, go into details with that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just as a quick show off, I'll go into later on how you do all of this stuff. But basically, you see how you can set how this goes right here. Says you can write text in here that won't be spun. To spin words or sentences, use description 1, description 2, description 3. So description 4. This is what this does. If I post this, right, and I wanted to say the power of skin tea, so say for instance, if I wanted to say the power of skin tea on one, and I wanted to say the let me see. So say for instance, if I wanted to say, if I wanted this to spin, if it would, and I'm just giving you a brief example of this, you guys don't try and learn it right now. You got to take different steps at a time. Every time this would post to a different one, no matter how many words I will put in here, just like this, description 1, description 2, description 3, description 4, it will say the power of skin tea brings you a healthier life. The ingredients of skin tea brings you a healthier life. And then whatever whatever I change in here, it'll keep mixing it up. That way it'll take the same thing and it'll keep on for the 150 that is doing, it'll keep giving it different content on each one. But for now, I'm just going to show you guys something simple. Just going to take some content and I'm going to put it on here just from the beginning. We will get into the best spinner and spin writer later on. Again, these are tools that I have, but these are things that cost a lot more too. So these tags right here, you can even do Social Monkee without these. These just makes it, again, a lot easier. We'll go into all of that stuff later. Don't worry about it. So right here, you can enter up to 8 different tags that will show randomly 1 tag per submission. So 1 tag on every 150, and you can do 8. Okay, let me show you what I do to come up with these tags. Number 1, tags will help you rank as well. So as you can see at the bottom of here, there's different tags. You know why I like to have tags on the page like this? Because they're like keywords. So say for instance, total life changes. If I click on that, see that's a tag, and total life changes. Nothing really much on here, but this is still just another whole link. So see, Google knows my site, but let's see if it knows this tag. So it actually does. So see, it reads every little one. So Google knows about this tag. And see how your tags will rank as well? All of these are tags. They're not even pages, but they're still in Google. And they still help you rank. Now, this little bar up here that you see, you guys, right here, this is a SEO Quake. Do not worry about it right now. I'm going to go over that later on. But basically, it shows your page rank, how many pages from your site is indexed inside of Google. 46 pages. Now, remember, I only did 1 post on here. So how is it 46 pages? Again, each one of these keywords is a page. Each one of these tags is a page as well. So no matter what I do on here, each one of these is a page. Okay, so that's how you have so many. So your domain age, you're going to learn that domain age makes a difference in ranking. What your rank is on Alexa, if you have a rank, right here. They don't have enough information to rank this website. Remember, this is new. I just created this, but by the time I put a little bit of stuff on it, we're going to come back to this later on when it is ranking and show you what the numbers are. All right. So again, here's one of my biggest secrets of where to get tags from. Number 1, I go to Google and I see what keyword I want. Okay, if I'm going for skin tea, right, I'll come here for skin tea. I'll come here, I'll put it under the bottom. Now, usually because skin tea is so new, there is no tags down here or related keywords. But let me show you on another thing. Let me show you on IASO tea. Maybe they have some. Okay, so see right here, searches related to IASO tea. This is what I do, you guys. I take, and I'm telling you, this is very, very powerful. I take these keywords right here, these search terms, and again, if you notice at the bottom of here, some of these same tags are right here. So I take these, I put them inside of here. Each one. These are related terms to what I'm trying to rank for. This helps Google to actually rank you as well. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people don't do this, A lot of work in doing it in the beginning, but the most powerful thing about blog posts is that once it's done, and it's going to keep working for you every single day. All right, couple of more. And you really want to put in 8 because, again, if I'm doing, when you start out, you're only going to have 25 for the $7. If you want more, you can actually get more. I'm going to show you how to do that, as well. But again, you don't have to go and purchase all of this right now if you don't have it, okay? Or if you don't have your blog post done. The first thing is getting your article done. And in a moment, I'm going to show you where I get my articles done. So, drip feed. This is the period of time in which the links are created. Now, you can go and you can have them created, all the 150 created in 8 days, or you can have the 150 created over 30 days, or whatever else you want. So if I want it all done in 8 days, I'm going to do 8 days because I want you guys to, it doesn't matter to me personally if I get them all done quickly, because they're not going to be Google. They're not going to be known in Google already. So I'm going to click 8 days. I want 150 links to this site in 8 days. Now, as I'm doing this, you guys, I'm going to be showing you. Now, I'm an ambassador. So that means I get 25 more links. So that's 150 plus 25. It's 175 social bookmarking links that I'm going to put with that. Okay. Now, say for instance, this is powerful as well because this has YouTube in it as well. So you can put a YouTube URL video in here and it can go over 25% or 50% of these sites that you're creating. So that means that it will create a little post like this. Excuse me. And this will create a little post and it'll have a video at the end. Now, you guys ought to know Google like videos and stuff like that. So if you don't have one, that's fine. But even if you do, I like to just take a YouTube video and just put it in there. Anyway, because and I would usually put that on 50%. I don't even know what this video is. So say for instance, TLC, let's just say IOSLT. Now, for this example, I'm just gonna take somebody's video, so as a matter of fact, since I'm doing it, I might as well take her video. This is the video that she has on that first page. So I'm gonna take this link right here. Well, actually, it's the full link. So I'm gonna take this link right here at the top. And because it's hers, I'm gonna put it in here. But usually, you guys, you don't want to go and just putting any old videos in there, because then you're supporting this person. You're helping this person, right? So you want your own videos on your own channel, so that you get the views, you get the credit, and you're building up your YouTube as well. So if this was my YouTube video, then I go and put it in here, okay? And that looks to be fine. So it's going to put this video on 50% of these sites. That's powerful, because that is about 85 to 90 sites that this video is going to go on. Now, again, what's going to help you rank is that you want your stuff everywhere. This video is about to be put on 75 to 85 posts out there, which is going to in turn help this video to rank as well. So this is a way, Social Monkey is a way of still helping your posts and helping your videos. Okay. Now you can get we're going to go over this later, getting our own site or whatever. I actually have two accounts, two Social Monkey accounts. So I have one on my other one. Now we'll go into social sharing later. Okay. You guys don't need to know about that, but we're going to be doing a lot with this Social Monkey. Trust me, this is one of my #1 tools that I've used for years to help me rank. Now, because I do have Social Monkey Sharing Marketplace, I'm just going to click to add this. The cost is 25 credits. As you can see here, I have 33,637 credits. I earned 3,937 credits. I only spent 300. So I'm going to show you this by visiting the marketplace. What this marketplace is that, again, we're going to go over that later. It means that if you promote something, other people within this industry is helping to share your content. Okay, they're helping to share your content, and I'll show you how that is done later. But now you can press preview. This is what it's going to be. The power of skin tea brings you a healthier life. This is the post I put on here. Now, if I was to change this, okay, if I was to change this like this, again, you're going to learn more about this later. I can say the power of skin tea. I can say ISO tea. I can say TLC tea. I could say total life changes, and then put that bracket back right there. I'm going to show you what that does. This is powerful because you won't have to continue to do so many articles for 100. And again, I could do this to any of these words in here, but I just want to show you how this is done. If I say preview again, the power of ISOT brings you a healthier life. Preview again. The power of total life changes brings you a healthier life. Again, the power of ISOT brings you a healthier life. So it's going to keep switching that over. And then you notice that the tag, it'll put a different tag from right here on each one of them. So see how the tags keep changing? Those are like keywords for you, and it helps to bring this up. Now, if I was to just more than just change this one right here, I could change this. I could say bringing about the return of your health. I can say bringing about the wealth of your health, or whatever else. That is just going to keep changing it to make that content not seem duplicate. It's going to make it seem like on all of the 150 posts that is different content, and Google is going to read different content. So it's not going to read like if I just leave it like this and it's reading the same thing on all of them. But even if it does, for this particular one, I don't really, care. I just want to show it to you as an example. So then I will submit to 150 sites. Okay, now this is going to take 8 days to do this because that's what I put on it. Your submission has been scheduled. Your report will be generated when the submissions are done. So when these are done, okay, I'm going to be able to go right here to reports. Okay, it's a video in here, shows you how to do everything, but the report will be right here, right down here. See how it says click to cancel and it's submitting? See, I put 8 days, but it just says 10 to 12 days. Okay. And it got today's date. And this is the link that I did it for. Now, if you wanted to do right now with this, I can do up to 3 links a day. Actually, I can do up to 4 because I'm an ambassador. These are the different levels into Social Monkey. If you came in at $7 And remember, $7 is one time. This is non-monthly, okay? This is not monthly. $7 one time, you will have this for life. But you would only be able to submit one URL, and that may be good to just start out with. One URL to 25 sites every day. So that's 25 links daily, okay? Now, you only get a partial link report with this, meaning that if it do 25 sites, it may only give you 10 of the links, okay? Now, you can resubmit that same URL once every 6 weeks. That's a long time, okay? So I don't like that. So the second one, you can submit 3 URLs to 100 sites each and every day. And then you can resubmit the URLs once every 6 weeks. You can drip feed for up to 14 days. This is the one that I have. Now, this one is $7 one time, period. This one is, I think, $47 on top of the 7. So if you paid this, you have it. And then if you wanted to upgrade, that's 47. Okay. You don't really need to do all that now till you start getting into a lot of real SEO. So Elite is what I have. Now with Elite is $57. So total to get to there, I would have paid 7, 47, and then 57. So with this, I'm able to submit 3 URLs to 150 sites. That's 450 backlinks a day. I get full link reports, RSS feed report, and I'll show you guys later on why that's important. I could drip feed up to 30 days because sometimes you want to slow drip. You know, you want to be able for it to drip every, for 30 days, you might be getting like 5 backlinks a day. So I can schedule up to 45 submissions. So I can actually go on and schedule this to do it on its own. I can choose the number of sites, auto pinging your backlinks through a ping script and Linklicious. Remember how I just showed you guys in the back how this is pinging? This is an automatic pinging to all of these different ping sites. Okay, you could do that automatically, but on this, it does it too. So it takes all 150 of my links when it's done and it pings them for me. But I still ping them anyway. So gives you an email notification when it's complete. All right, and that's my current membership. Now there is, I am an Elite Ambassador member, okay, which is the highest level. So on top of Elite, you can be an ambassador. This is once a year, one time for a lifetime. Okay, so if you was at this level, you would have to pay that 47 every year. This 57 every year if you was at that level. Now, ambassador means $19.95 per month. You don't need to reach that right now or anything. But that just gives you a lot more cool features like the 25 extra sites and some other stuff that I'm going to be going over later. So I was still wanted to show you guys, but I actually should have did it earlier because then in the week, then these links would have been available, and then I can show you exactly what to do with the links after they're done. But of course, this report is going to take 8 days. Okay, now on this particular one, as you can see in here, this is the one that I created right here, right? So you know why this social sharing back here is very important. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to do the social sharing, but I'm going to show you why it's important. Now, you see that I just did this, right? And here's the content. Guess what? It's been shared 74 times already. And this is by other members that's on here. Okay, let's show you. That's powerful. Okay, so this person wants to syndicate with me. I'll approve that. I'm going to show you guys this stuff later on. It's a lot of information. Okay, a lot of information. So all of these people right here is who are sharing my stuff. And it's good to share. When you have this, it's all about sharing. The more stuff you can get out there, the better. Okay? You guys still with me? Again, I'm going to show you guys this later on too. This is Social Viewer to help get views for your videos and all of that. We'll go through all of that much later. All right, so from here, and pinging is just like this. You know, it's basically letting Google know, letting Bing know, letting Yahoo know that you exist. That's what basically this is. Very, very, very important. Okay. So otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to try and rank when Google doesn't even know that you exist. So again, that's what Social Monkee is all about, link building. Now, I'm going to go over this, but I just want to take this a step further and just show you what you're going to be. And this is why it's important that you go back and do those videos and make sure you do all of these videos. Because once this is done, once that 150 links is done, Google still does not know about those links. Okay, so this is where you use link pipeline as well. And what link pipeline does is it gives you backlinks to your backlinks. This is how you're building up. And again, these are extra services, but these are things that I do and I pay for every month because they help me rank, they make me money. It doesn't, you know, but I'll show you guys this as well. So link indexing. Yep. Which is what you learn. Right. Right. Can you guys see this or hear it? Very important to be building links to your websites to get ranked. And you know, even if it takes a couple of weeks or even a month to get your site to rank for a keyword or whatever else, you know, the more you keep doing it, the more you're going to be ranking, the more traffic you're going to be bringing in, the more leads you're going to be bringing in as well. So one other thing I'm going to show you, and I probably know that you guys have not um, so we're going to go over that later on, but here's the thing. I know you guys, how many people have how many people have honestly done keyword research? How many people have done that in the back office? And I mean, like, that's like 5 or 6 hours worth of training. Okay. You can't say that you've done it and you really haven't done it. And when I say that you've done it, that you really understand it. Okay. Because this is stuff that I'm not going to teach you because I already expect you to know it from the back office. All of this stuff, as I said, you guys, they go together. Everything goes together. So it's very important that you study these videos because I'm not going to give this stuff to you. I already think that you know it because it's right there. So it's very important to study the videos. Otherwise, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to give you, it's not going to make any sense. Not going to make any sense. You can't be ready to move forward if you're not doing the homework, because then I'm going to be talking a foreign language to you. Okay, but if you got everything situated and you got everything done and it's in your head, it's not about just viewing the video. It's got to be here. It's got to be here. If it's not there, then it's not going to do you any good. And understand, again, you guys, I can't stress this enough. When you know this stuff, you will become powerful. Okay, when you know this stuff, you will become powerful. You'll be able to come back there, throw in a link, do something, and instantly be able to rank, in Google. So hold on 1 minute. There was one thing I was going to give you guys. Hold on. Probably can give you. Damn. What is that? I'm having a brain fart. Man. You guys, I'm gonna have to oh man, I cannot. I don't know why I use this website all the time and I'm having a brain fart. I can't even think of the name. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Later on this evening, on this same post, I'm gonna dig up 3 places that you guys can get articles done. Okay, 3 places. And at the top, I'm gonna give you the first one that I get them done at, then the second one I'll probably get them done at, and then the third one. I want you to have 3 options for that. Now, as you're gonna be able to see, you're gonna be able to go in there and basically have articles done, as little as 300 words or whatever else for a few bucks, 500, 700,000 word essay for 10 or 15 bucks or whatever else. You're going to be able to tell them exactly. And I can't even think of the name. Can't even think of the name, which is weird. So I'm going to give you those just in case you want to have your articles written. If you haven't, if you don't want to have your articles written, then you can write them basically yourself. But again, you guys, I want to stress, if you're not doing this homework, no, it wasn't for link indexing. It's basically for article writing. But I'm trying to think of the 3. I got one in my head. I'm gonna do the link for them and I'll post them up here. I think I may have 1 or 2 in the back of my MLSP. But again, I'll post them in the top online marketers group for you guys. But again, if you and yeah, Sharon, you can get them done through Fiverr as well. Now, if you get them done through Fiverr, it's going to be about it's going to, of course, be $5. You can get them done. Some people do them for SEO or whatever else. I don't like a lot of them back there, but I'm going to show you guys you don't want duplicate content, or anything like that. I don't get my yeah. Okay. So you definitely got to finish that. So if I go through these videos and you guys haven't done like the videos, the homework videos, then a lot of stuff is not going to make sense to you. And I don't want to take, and the whole purpose of this is that you watch the videos and then you take what you learn from the videos. Number one, you're already going to know things from the back office. It's already going to teach. If I was not here, you could take those videos and you can watch them and you can learn and you can implement. And that's my whole point. Everything you need is back there. Everything you need is back there. But what I'm doing is something extra that's not back there. I have a ton of stuff that I can do, you know, and so on and so forth. But again, you gotta get finished with the keyword research is basically going to show you about these keywords and all of that. That's a lot of training. It's a lot of training. So again, blogging dash SEO, search engine optimization, article content marketing, keyword research. All four of those trainings need to be done in order for you to understand the whole blogging thing. Okay, so even if I was to go further, if you guys haven't done keyword research or any of that, then a lot of stuff that I'm probably saying is going to be foreign. It's going to probably make sense, but it's still foreign because you haven't done those videos. I already know what's in those videos. So I expect that when I show you guys something on here, that all of you, I assume that you know everything in those videos. So it's very important to watch those videos, take notes, and if you don't understand something, go over it again. Go over it again. So this is why I'm doing the group as a group setting, to just give extra, to give guidance, to give advice, to give coaching, to give mentoring on top of what's already there. But, you know, I can't go further with a lot of things if you have not done those trainings. Those four are very important. They go all together. So number one, if you have not done all four, you need to make sure you do all of them. Make sure, and not just watch them, but understand them. You know, they're in your head. You know, you know it already, and then that's part of that's part of becoming a leader. That's part of knowing it. Once you know this stuff and it's in your head and you start practicing it over and over again, it's just gonna be so easy. You guys are gonna do it. You're gonna be able to come in here, do a web page, bam, take it to Social Monkey, do what I just did, let that sit and wait. But there's gonna be other things that you want to do, because I wouldn't personally, I don't just sit and wait 8 days for that to get done. No, I go on and do other things. You know, I'm a SEO consultant. So here's just one of my generic sites that I will actually use right here. bestseoprovider.net. Okay. And this is for buying backlinks, basically. Buying backlinks, edu backlinks, keyword research, you know, and all of this stuff you're supposed to already know in the videos. Okay. But, you know, show you guys a lot of this stuff later on. But again, this is a form of income for me that just brings me in income weekly just by having that. Okay. So once you guys do everything, you're going to see how everything ties in together. All of it ties in together. All right. So again, Got to get the homework done first. Got to get the homework done first. But with Social Monkey, again, we're going to go back over that, but I need those links to be done. And I could still show you guys another one, another way of doing it as well. But again, if you have it already done, then while I'm doing it, you can just jump off the video and go and actually do it. That's why I want you guys to have the stuff actually done. So say for instance, if we was to have another uh, thing, you guys should at least have one article done for your website. And even if you understand this, even if you don't have a website, okay, works the same way. Works the same way, like well, let me see. Why am I having such brain farts? I'm not going to share that just yet. Okay, but again, so say for instance, you're on a piece of social media, your Twitter. Your Twitter has a link. Each tweet has its own separate URL link. You can make sure those are known by Google. The more it knows it, the more it'll crawl it. But you don't want to waste time doing a lot of that stuff. I'm going to show you guys a lot more. Again, it's going to be a ton of tools that I use, a ton of stuff that I pay for. You don't have to get it all, but it makes everything easier for me. Okay, it makes everything easier to where I can just go and it be done. And I'm just looking in a week. I've ranked stuff in as little as a week, so it don't take a whole lot of time. It can take months, or practically even years to rank something. But when you don't go for it, you can't go for make money online and expect to rank for that. I mean, not even the top people are trying to even, do that. It takes a lot to try and rank for a big keyword like that. But some of the smaller keywords or whatever else, you're definitely able to do. Okay. So let me share one last thing with you guys. Okay. So this right here, just so you guys know where it's at. Join Skin Tea, just to tell you about where this site is at. Shit. So as you can see in Bing, this site already ranks number 32 in Google and number 18 in Bing. Did you guys see that? Oh no, that's not showing it. But did you guys see that? How it actually ranks? Let me see. Okay, so even if you see as I go here to Skin Tea and Bing, See that right there? There's my site right there, joinskintea.com. And that's right there on the second page. And look, I haven't even done much to it, but it's already close to there in Bing. And then when I go to Google, this is number 32. I don't see it, unless I'm skipping over it. Sometimes when also when websites are jumping, or what's called the Google dance, you can't see them because they're jumping around. Google is actually moving the site. Which just means that you will see it there in the next day or two. Because again, even for that to be on number 32, that's pretty powerful. But don't nobody come back all of this, all through all of this. You want your stuff to be right here on the first page, which I will get that site on the first page. All right. So again, that one right there is Social Monkee. I use that every day, all the time. Every time I use one, that's the first thing that I go through. So that's one tool for backlinking. And again, I'm going to show you different ones. Social media is backlinking. Backlinking is just basically saying something else. If I was to take this blog post, if I was to take that blog post and I was to put it on Facebook, that's a backlink. That's a backlink. Now, to make it count, I would take that URL on Facebook, and then I will make sure Google sees it. Because if Google sees it and it knows about it, then that counts as a point for you. If Google says if your post is on 1,000 websites, Google says this must be pretty important. People are sharing it, so that's what makes it more powerful. So the more backlinks, basically the better. Relevant backlinks, not spammy backlinks or anything else, or relevant backlinks. Having social media is the best backlinks. If I was to take my link and I was to put it on Twitter, that's a backlink, only if Google knows about it. So again, I would take the URL and I would make sure the URL is noticeable. Even on Facebook, if I post top online marketers, join me now, I would still take that link, make sure Google knows about it. That is a point for my website, meaning that Google is seeing my website somewhere everywhere, so it gives it more authority, more ranking power, so to speak. So all of those are very, very, very important. All right. So that's only the social media part of it. I haven't not seen like one person say that they were complete with the entire homework. Not one person. So you guys gotta get the homework done. All four videos. And then again, not everybody is on here. So, and again, in a little bit, I'm gonna take just so people will know if they, see this later on, or if they come to the group and they wonder, well, I missed the training. Where's the update? Nobody has to hit me up for the update. Once this is done, and everything is complete, I'll come back and I'll post this same video inside of the group for everybody else to see. Okay. And again, only one piece, but you guys gotta get finished with the other stuff. Otherwise, it's not gonna make too much sense. Any questions or anything? Anything saying foreign? Sound like I'm speaking Chinese or what? Make sense? This is why I want to probably get like another webinar software as well, because I like the replies to be there, you know. Everybody done? No response? No? Got it? Okay. Yeah, you can have content by the next webinar. By the time I put this video up tonight, Tyra, by the time this video gets done and I post it in the group tonight, I'm going to post the links up under it. Just like I posted the top on under this same thing, I'm going to post everything right up under there later on tonight when it's done. So, and then I'm going to post, if you guys want to get your own content written, how to get your own content written. If you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself, you know, as well. So I'm going to post 3 different places. You can sign up for all 3. You can just sign up for one, whatever else. The number one that I post is where I really get mine from, you know. And again, I'll show that to you guys, but have something. This is the point. Have something. Even if you don't have a blog, if you got the WordPress site or the Blogger site or something like that, anything will basically help. All right. And if you have any questions or anything, post them in the group and I will answer them sometime this evening, basically. All right. So again, it's going to be a whole lot of information. Those links actually need to be done, but what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to have some other links. I'm going to get some other links and do something else. If I have time on Sunday, I may do another webinar. I have time on Sunday, because again, I don't mind even just doing these, because then they could just be posted in the group or whatever else. So I may just do another one just to add some more stuff to it. But again, you guys got to have something done. I didn't expect you to have the content done this time, but I'm trying to just show you why it all needs to be done from this point forward. Everything needs to be done, and those videos need to be watched completely. You got to learn that stuff. You got to get it inside your head. When you know what SEO is, what it's all about, when you learn about Google and the search engine and stuff like that, and blogging, and your content on your page and your keyword research, very, very important. Number one thing, keyword research. Okay. And we're going to go into some of those. Okay, so it's just in case you guys, you know, yeah, if you can get it done by Sunday, then we can have another, you know, webinar and go through it. I need you guys to know it first, because if I go through it and you don't know it, you're going to be confused. And plus, if you're, I'd rather for you guys to be doing it while I'm doing it. All right. So any questions, just go ahead and post them in the group for me. If you're having any problems, if you're stuck or anything, let me know, post it in the group. And then I'll address it from there. But again, if anybody else asks or anything in the group, it'll be posted up sometime between tonight and early in the morning. You guys know I'm a late owl. I stay up till 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, even up to 7 o'clock in the morning. I stay up doing a lot of stuff. So it will be posted by then, once it gets done and everything else. Yeah, it's all about the replays, the replay. And sometimes I might just do a video and just post it, you know, you guys not even being here. I just do a video and put it in there. So, you know, just look for that. All right, you guys, again, if you have any questions, post them in the group, you know, make sure the other work gets done so that we can move forward. Again, you know, it doesn't matter what days are good, what days are bad, because long as you can rewatch the video. I'm gonna have this upload issue done sometime this week, so no worries there. All right, you guys, so that's about it. I will I'll be answering any questions that you guys put inside of there. And 4 things, April, is blogging -SEO, search engine optimization, article content marketing, content thing, and the keyword research. Those are the 4 sections that need to be done. All right, you guys, have a good night, and remember to post your things in there for me.